4 steps to manifest your desires while sleeping. Did you know that you can manifest your dream house, dream job, and even your ideal romantic partner all while you're sleeping? That's impossible, you might say, but trust us on this and watch the video until the end to discover the 4 steps to manifest your desires while sleeping. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you can get notified whenever we post new videos. Now that we got that out of our way, let's get straight into the video. In the law of attraction, people would usually tell us to imagine or think about our desires as something that has already been made ours. They say this is the key to a powerful manifestation. However, you encounter one problem while doing this technique. Once you think about your desires and believe it as reality, your thoughts come to your mind. As we all know, our mind is very analytical and prioritizes facts over anything else. Since the physical world and your thoughts are not aligned with each other, your mind automatically rejects these attempts to manifest because it believes that you haven't done that yet. Some would even argue that in order to manifest properly, you need to think from the end. However, this can be ineffective to some because of their very analytical mind. Their minds will reject it unconsciously immediately because they are not there yet and they haven't been through a process to be there too. It wouldn't make sense for the mind. Now you might be wondering, so what do we need to do then? Well, you need to learn this technique to surpass that limiting analytical mind. We all know that our quality of life, what happens in our reality, and how events are laid out in our life are determined by who we are as a person. But does this mean we can't do anything about it anymore? Although we cannot control every single thing that happens in our life, we can definitely control our responses to them and who we are. Here are the steps. The first step in manifesting your desires while sleeping is to work in pictures before you go to bed. You have to understand that your mind also works in pictures. These pictures or images include our self-image or who you think you are. This is imprinted in your subconscious and later on manifests as a reality in your life. You have to first determine who you see yourself as and assess whether or not it helps you reach the desires you have. The second step involves changing your self-image. If the self-image we impress on our subconscious determines the outcomes of our lives, it would mean that changing it would also change your life. Now you need to think about a new picture of yourself and not get stuck in the old and fixed ideas we have of ourselves. If you have thought of yourself as someone who is bad at handling finances, now is time to alter that idea and start talking yourself into believing that you manage money better. If you have been seeing yourself as someone who's unworthy of finding real and genuine love, you need to stop that now and start believing that you too can find your own significant other. Always remember that our self-image is just thoughts that we have believed in consciously or unconsciously. This means that whenever we see it fit, we can change it and adjust it according to how we want our lives to be. It's important to understand that the way you see yourself in a relationship with money, love, romance, and happiness holds a heavy weight on how these aspects will turn out in your life. The third step is to take advantage of the time when your subconscious mind is more accessible. According to experts, our conscious mind only constitutes 5% of our life. This is your reasoning mind, so its functions are found in instances where you have to make conscious decisions, like what color you would use, which place to go, what university to enroll to, and many more. On the other hand, psychologists suggest that your subconscious mind makes up 95% of your life. This means that if we have 65,000 thoughts in a day, around 95% are thoughts, feelings, and actions that you have done unconsciously. These came from how we are used to living our lives, meaning these are already pre-programmed thoughts coming from our culture, the way our parents raised us, and even how advertisers present their products. Most of us have a negative self-image because these external factors have always taught us to have one. In advertising, they want to make you believe that you are not smart enough to do things, so they can sell you their products and appliances. They create a demand for the things that they sell through making us believe that we have a lower self-image, thus leading to us feeling like we need to get a hold of their products more. Then we end up buying things we don't really need. But what does it have to do with my manifestations? Well, your conscious mind is the one who desires to get a good job, meet the love of your life, and get lots of money. However, it is the subconscious mind that makes all things possible and reflects it in our own reality. This means that we need to get the right technique where both of them work at the perfect time. The time where you can access your subconscious mind the most is when you go to sleep. Have you ever noticed that when you go to sleep and prepare to sleep, your mind slowly relaxes and stops thinking so much? Yes, this is our body's way to prepare us to sleep. But this is also when the conscious mind takes a break, which now allows us to access the subconscious mind. The moment you have reached that, it's time to proceed to the fourth step. Avoid thinking about the end goals yet. Remember that you're not there yet, so your mind would find it irrational and would most likely reject it. Instead, start thinking of the person that you desire to be. Think about wanting to be someone who can manage his work excellently. Think about becoming an impressive talker that interviews don't scare you anymore. Think about who you want to become. This allows your subconscious mind to open up your life for more of the natural process that will help you grow. This growth will later on help you reach the desires that you have in life. Always remember that your self-image is one of the most important things you need to bring your manifestations to life. The moment you grasp any image you form of who you can be, it's already within you. In other words, you already are that person. Do this during the last 10 minutes before you fall asleep. Your brain moves in a hypnotic brainwave state during this period. This is where you can finally access your subconscious mind. Therefore, it makes it easier for you to change your subconscious pattern plans, such as your self-image. You just have to lay down there, relax your thoughts, and close your eyes. Then start imagining yourself getting into the flow. During this time, be very careful not to let any negative talk get in the way. Just think about who you really want to become. Nothing is silly in this stage. You can think of literally anything. It can be difficult at first since it involves changing what you have believed for a long time already. Hang in there and really do your best. Remember that you attract success according to who you have become. Changing how you see yourself not only makes you more confident in yourself, but also enhances the outcomes you can get in life. Moreover, the moment you change the way you see yourself, you also allow yourself to embrace changes and truly change who you are. hence changing the things you attract and bring in life to. It does not take much time except for a few minutes before sleep. Don't feel like you look silly. Just allow yourself to truly get into your subconscious mind. One day you'll be surprised that the self-image you have been thinking about before bed is already showing up in your reality. I hope this helped you today. That's it for today's video. You can leave any of your questions, suggestions, or reactions in the comments section below. I'd really love to hear from you. Also, don't forget that notification bell so that you can get notified whenever a new video is up. Thanks for watching.